Hi guys, so today I will be doing how to use flippa. Don't mind these little Lost Island stuff. Yes, Lost Island is in production. Anyways, so you want to press this button. Okay. Then you want to name your animation. I'm going to name it Project High. Done. Name it whatever, choose how much frames. If you're experienced, do 30, or if you're not, I'd recommend maybe 5 or 10. We're going to do 10 here. So, create project. And what you want to do is, here's how I use it. So, get a character if you're trying to make a show. Don't mind this. Anyways, as I was saying, get a photo. I'll get a photo real quick. So I've imported my image of my finger that I want to do. You want to make a frame. Simple. Then I would normally trace over, but I'm not going to do that. Then go right up to it. Then press the brush, go to size. I use size 3, but maybe if it's small like this, use 1. This is the rubber, use that. Tracing over on the first page really does nothing, so yeah. You gotta go to the second page. Then you're gonna do this. Wait, I'll make it 2 actually. Size 2. By the way, this is the app I'm using for Lost Island, so just confirming that. And you just wanna wait, 1, 2. And you just wanna trace over what you've inputted. Let me just get rid of that. So yeah, you just wanna trace over. And as you can see, I've finished tracing over my R. And if I make another frame, you can see it'll look like that. So I'll trace over and I'll show you what to, and then once I'm done tracing, I'll show you what Now as you can see, I only traced out the Royal Gamers part since I'm a bit lazy. Then when you're gonna go here, you'll see how it looks. Then you can do some cool things to it and do whatever you want. Of course, you don't actually have to. You can import anything you really want. So yeah, this is what it should look like. Well, it should look like how it looked here. And then I recommend after you finish this part, after you finish, I just deleted it for no reason at all. After you're done that, then yeah, just carry on. Honestly, if I were making a show on flippa, here's what I'll do. Make 10-second frames, or maybe like, I don't know, make about 30 seconds of the video, and then eventually bunch it all up into CapCut and everything like that. Use the overlay, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for Lost Island. So yeah. Anyways, see you on the next one. Bye.